Housing headaches are among the side effects of Idaho's growth in recent years, with many people finding that renting or owning their home has moved further out of reach. I'm your neighborhood reporter, Lori in Nettleton, and this apartment complex on Kimberly Road is one of many across the state attempting to improve workforce housing so that Idahoans can live in the communities where they work.
After framing, we get the plumbers in first, so they start with these are all the waistlines.
Sean Reed from Wright Brothers Construction led me and Tiffany Hapner from the housing company on a tour of 3 apartment buildings at different stages of completion.
So the first building we're set to have occupied starting April 1st.
Oh, wow.
The clubhouse, same thing, April 1st will be ready. The next building is June, and then July is right behind it.
Once the work is done, the housing company will own and operate the 72 units of Alder apartments as affordable workforce housing, and the rent is very attractive compared to the standard market rate. An Idaho household has to earn $23 an hour to be able to afford a 2-bedroom rental, while the average wage for an Idaho renter is $18 an hour.
Teachers, entry-level nurses, entry-level firefighters, entry-level policemen, and restaurant employees, people that work in our community.
Approximately 22% of the 200,000 Idaho renters spend 50% or more of their income on rent. Almost half of the renters, in fact, in Idaho are cost burdened.
Jason Lance with the Idaho Housing Finance Association tells me solving the housing affordability problem is a matter of steps rather than overnight solutions. In 2022, the state of Idaho established the Workforce Housing Fund and seeded it with $50 million from the American Rescue Plan Act.
It's the first ever investment in affordable housing by the state of Idaho. So, and it's a powerful and important tool for us.
The Alder Apartments in Twin Falls is one of 17 developments underway in 11 communities across the state, with the city of Twin Falls kicking in $1.8 million of their state and local fiscal recovery funds, also authorized by the America Rescue Plan Act.
We got $1.7 million from the city, and that paid for power upgrades, site work, and then that turn lane that you see right out there.
Lance says that getting the funding figured out for affordable housing is one of the puzzles at the center of his organization's mission.
Why is that gap there? Why is the free market not maybe doing as good a job as it could at providing these sort of affordable housing units?
So it's a pretty simple answer, actually. The traditional financing that a private market rate developer would use is not sufficient to cover the cost of building and operating and housing with rents that are affordable to the workforce.
The Alder Apartments anticipate completion this spring. We'll have information linked from this story on our website, idahonews6.com, about how to apply for residence. I'm your Twin Falls neighborhood reporter, Lori in Nettleton, Idaho News 6.